Hey guys, Bill and Cheryl here. Today we're taking a field trip. We are in Kill Devil Hills at Jack Brown's Burgers and Brews. This is my good friend, Brent Hill.
Hi.
So recently, Brent was over for dinner and he was kind enough to bring us some beers. That night we ended up drinking wine and not beer, so we thought we would do a little beer tasting at 10 a.m. on a Sunday morning. So
no better time. No better time. Yep.
So maybe you can tell us a little bit about what you brought over and why.
Thank you. So presented with a menu beforehand, beautiful. It was good. Afterhand as well. Looked at the courses. So first course you had was a salad with some goat cheese and what was the dressing?
It was a roasted poblano vinaigrette,
right,
which we just posted last week. So now people know how to make it.
It was fantastic. So thinking of that starter, I brought Sour Monkey. Actually, this is a Sour Monkey remix from Victory Brewing. Victory's out of Pennsylvania. Yeah. They make fantastic beers. Sour Monkey is one of their flagship beers, but they decided to do a little twist and age their Sour Monkey in Chardonnay barrels.
Nice.
Yep. So I thought it was a good starter, good complement to the salad. So we'll take a little
sips
let's take
a little taste of that. We've got one for Brent and I, and we'll pass one back to Cheryl, who's on the other side of the camera.
There you go.
Cheers.
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 Cheers, Cheryl.
Well, what I like about a sour is you can typically smell that it's sour. Wow. Yeah.
It's very winey, but it's also very good. It's got a high ABV. I believe it's over 10%. And so it's not to be taken lightly, as you say, but yeah, it's a great compliment to anything light.
Good way to start the morning.
Absolutely.
Start the day.
That's right. We'll finish with some coffee for you later.
See how that would have played off that goat cheese, that nice sour flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been great.
Yep.
So we'll have to just do it again.
Yes, I'm in. Ready. Awesome. And the other, so for the main course, we had fish with some black rice, which I've fallen back in love with black rice after the meal. Thank you very much.
Had a little tomato concasse on top of the fish.
It's very good. Very good.
It was dogfish, which I had never made before.
Oh,
it was good.
We did a fantastic job.
Thanks.
So I decided to bring something from Brooklyn, out of New York, Local One. This is another one of their sort of seasonal. It's got a Belgian flavor profile to it, and yeah, I thought it would complement the main course very well. Getting ready for my TV commercial pour there.
Perfect.
The mouthfeel is going to be a little different, on this one. Sure.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Good morning again.
Now, whenever I have a Belgian, it has that Belgian yeast smell to it. You can tell right away. Hefeweizens tend to have that smell too.
It's really soft.
Oh yeah, I can see that going with the fish quite well.
Very light, but you still can get, change the flavor profile a little bit, just like marrying wines, you can marry beer.
Well, we did the olive oil poaching for that fish application with herbs, fresh herbs. This would have really played nicely with that.
Obviously, Jack Brown's is known for burgers and brews.
Yep.
How do you guys think about beer? I mean, how do you? What's your beer program like? What do you focus on?
So it's a great question. We like to say this is a no shame, no judgment zone here. We see ourselves as sort of evangelists for the craft beer world. Not to say that we have plenty of the domestics that we'd like to sling out there and enjoy as well. But the goal is to introduce folks, sort of expand their palate, give them opportunities to try different things, give them opportunities to, sometimes they think they don't like a style, but these days so many styles are brewed so differently with different variants that sometimes they get surprised, and that's part of the fun part of being here. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
What do we got next?
All right, so dessert. You made ice cream.
We did. Cheryl made the ice cream.
Right. Tell us about the ice cream.
Peppermint ice cream.
Yep. Peppermint ice cream. So peppermint ice cream, any stout is generally speaking going to be very good with anything sweet. But I thought this is from Foothills Brewery, Sexual Chocolate. They also make this every year. It's a very, very good bourbon barrel aged chocolate imperial stout.
Yeah.
So it's a dessert on its own, but you know, you sip some of this with some of that mint, and you get yourself another 2 desserts for one, I guess, if you say so.
Yeah, we paired it with a sea salt caramel cookie that night.
That's right.
Chocolate cookie.
So that would have also gone very well. And we had whole vanilla bean. Thank you. In the ice cream. So it just gave it that extra richness. So this would have been nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yum.
Yeah, they're out of Winston-Salem, North Carolina. So this is a solid brewery out in the foothills of North Carolina, if you will. So.
That's yummy.
Wow.
And it's not, it's hints of the chocolate. You can definitely taste the bourbon aging on it. Really nice finish. You can sit by the fire with this too afterwards.
Yeah, that's great.
Very good. All right.
So one of the other things you do here is the notchers.
We do. We have, as part of that beer appreciation program, we pair that with a customer appreciation program. So we have these notch cards that tons of them filed in here of customers that keep track of 100 different beers that they can try. And once they finish 100, we give them this cool embroidered Dickie shirt, and then they have some perks associated with that, with field trips to breweries and events, and first right of refusal on events. Speaking of,
tell us about it.
on February 8th, we're having your good friend Tony Luca here.
Mr. Luca.
Yep, and we're glad he's here. We're really, really proud that he wants to try us out, and so so the notchers get first right of refusal to
That's great.
for events like that here too. So
Looking forward
it's
to
fun.
it.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll do many more after that.
Yes, hopefully we will. Yeah.
All right, so the last beer here is, I'll call it a mystery beer because it doesn't have a label on it. It's from our good friends at Adroit Theory in Purcellville, Virginia. So many of you know that we used to live in Round Hill, right next to Purcellville, and we're good friends with the folks at Adroit. And they were kind enough to give us some bottles that didn't have any labels on them. This is, I've forgotten the name. It's the
Devil Made Me.
The Devil Made Me, which
Cheryl's
is
personal favorite.
Cheryl's favorite. It is a Russian Imperial Stout that is aged with Serrano peppers, and I'm pretty sure it's aged in whiskey barrels as well. So it's got. I'll let you go ahead and pour since you've been doing so well up to this
Thank
point.
you.
I'll pass this one over to Cheryl.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh yeah, you smell the Serrano before you ever taste it. Wow.
Woohoo.
That's
How about
fun.
that? That's fun. You
Yeah.
can pair that with some
Entire
food.
mouth.
Absolutely.
Is full of pepper.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's not overly hot though.
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
And it doesn't overwhelm the initial taste.
Oh, yeah.
Comes after. That's great.
I wouldn't serve it with a spicy food because it's spice all by itself. You'd never get the spice from this. But
Yeah, some warm cheese and tortillas. That's it.
ooh,
There you go.
perfect. Yeah.
That's good. I like that. Nice choice. Thank you very much.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah. Thanks.
And we'll see you back on February 8th.
It's awesome.
All right. Thanks, man.
Thank you.